We are just about ready for game time. Shaler is visiting North Allegheny. This is North Allegheny's last home game of the season. NA with a victory tonight will clinch a spot in the WPIAL Playoffs. And much needed victory. Shaler, I think, is winless on the season, so this is certainly a game that North Allegheny is supposed to win. But you know how those games go. If they don't take care of business or not careful, it could backfire on them. So hoping to have a strong performance tonight. Back line is Ryan Schwartz, Jason Roman, Jonathan Ross, Jonathan Swan. Middle of the field is Zoe Peterson, Matt Van Kirk, Jack Walsh, Bryce Burrows, and then up top for North Allegheny, Evan Anderson and Sam Maldia. Thrown for Shaler. Stolen by Zoe Peterson. Ryan Schwartz. Back to JP in goal tonight. Up to Jason Roman. Jason to Jack Walsh. Jack Walsh looking forward, looking to go deep to Evan Anderson. Ball goes out of bounds. Looking to throw in quickly is Jack Walsh, and he goes long to Evan Anderson, but intercepted by Shaler. And now coming back the other way, trying to build out of the midfield. Good tackle by Bryce Burrows to win the ball. No look pass across the middle and gives the ball away. Jonathan Swan with a good job there deflecting the pass. Good step in there by Johnny Ross.
So you bring a blanket for the front.
Ryan Schwartz, aggressive from behind, and a foul. Unnecessary foul. It's been happening all season. NA just not smart when it comes to those kind of fouls right there. Absolutely putting your team in a very difficult position when that happens. And this is not only potentially a shot on goal, but a chip in the box. Shot goes up and over the net. But too many of those mistakes by North Allegheny this season. When the attacker has his back to the goal, there's no need to foul. There was no dangerous situation there. North Allegheny does that in the WPIAL Playoffs. They're going to be out very quickly. Good ball by Evan Anderson. Did not appear to be offsides, but apparently was offsides. Bryce Burrows on the pass. Ball gets played in. Jonathan Swan with the header. Zoe Peterson trying to bring it down. Heavy touch, but he's able to control it. He finds Ross. Ross to Swan. Swan to Peterson. Good job playing out of the back with a combination. Zoe back to Swan. Swan picks his head up. A good ball across the middle, looking for Sam Maldia. Not able to get all the way through, and the ball cleared out of bounds. Good combination there by North Allegheny. Evan Anderson receives the throw, keeps the ball in turns, and finds Peterson. Peterson looking for a ball in, chips the ball in toward the keeper. Keeper unable to grab it. Jack Walsh across the middle and missed the opportunity. Those are the kind of opportunities that have cost NA in the past. Got to be able to finish those chances when you get them. Should have been picked up by the goalkeeper. He misplayed it. And Shaler fortunate not to be down a goal after that. On the rebound, Bryce Burrows receives, cuts inside, beats a defender, looking for a ball in. Ball across the middle, deflected. Sam Maldia is there with the header, and the ball goes in. Sam Maldia, shortest guy on the field. And I don't know how many headers that is for him this season. It's probably at least 2 or 3.
Great job, Sam!
And North Allegheny, 4 minutes in, is up 1-0.
Scored by number 9, Sam Maldia. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the first half.
Ball stolen by Matt Van Kirk. Matt Van Kirk looking to go over the top for Maldia. Maldia chases, gets control on the rebound. Back to Evan Anderson. Evan Anderson with a great turn Ball comes out to Van Kirk. Van Kirk plays back to Peterson. Peterson with time looks to play into the corner for Burrows. Burrows does a good job bringing the ball down. Cross into the middle. It's deflected. Van Kirk steps, knocks it back to Peterson again. Peterson misplays the ball but regains control to Swan. Swan's going to play all the way across the field to Schwartz. Schwartz takes a touch, looking to put a ball in. It's a good ball in. Deflected by Anderson. Van Kirk with a great turn and hit. Upper corner, and just like that, 40 seconds later, North Allegheny 2, Shaler 0.
North Allegheny goal scored by number.
From the kickoff, foul in North Allegheny. Not much there, but called nonetheless. Shaler looking to play out of the back. Jonathan Swan with his step, but Shaler able to control. Jonathan Ross able to control the ball, brings it down, looking for a long ball over the top to Maldia, who's going to be called offsides, and he is. He had a step on the defender, and Sam Maldia doesn't need to cheat on that. He's faster than anybody on the field. Probably just didn't realize where he was. It was pretty close, but he was offsides. North Allegheny now looking to build. Jonathan Ross looking for a left-footed ball across the middle. That's going to skip over. Maldia gets to it, misses. Evan Anderson back to Van Kirk. Van Kirk with a ball across. Great ball to Jack Walsh. Jack Walsh, ball in. There for the header. Nobody there for the header. Cleared away by Shaler. It's going to be a North Allegheny throw into the corner. It's a great ball by Matt Van Kirk to find Jack Walsh all alone on the right side. Throwing quickly to Van Kirk. Van Kirk, chip in the middle. Headed back. Jack Walsh to Maldia. Maldia, shot deflected, blocked by the defender, and now cleared away. Zoe Peterson gains control to Schwartz. Schwartz to Roman. And Roman looking to go long for Burrows, and this hits it. It goes out of bounds.
Now's the time, because
Coach Bobby not happy with Ryan Schwartz playing the ball back, but honestly, that was the right play. That was the soccer move, but Bobby didn't want that play happening. Van Kirk again distributing out to Walsh. Walsh with a ball across the middle, deep in the back. Burrows header back across the middle, which is exactly what you want to do. No one there for North Allegheny. Ball comes down. Jonathan Swan on the ball. Cuts across, gives the ball to Peterson. Peterson looking to hit. Dribbles his man. Good ball to Van Kirk. Van Kirk outside to Walsh. This is the third or fourth time now in a row. Walsh with a left-footed ball across the middle, unable to connect. Header comes back into the mix, however, and Van Kirk back to Peterson. Peterson turns. He's going to look for Burrows. Burrows brings it down. Heavy touch and loses possession, but great step by Jonathan Swan. He cuts, looking to put the ball on his right foot. Ball across the middle, deep in the corner. Walsh is there. Header comes back across the middle. Dangerous clearance for a Shaler, and eventually cleared away. Jack Walsh wins the ball, gets a turn. Looking to beat his defender one-on-one. Cuts back inside. Here comes across the middle. Maldia with another header and wide. NA, 3, 4, 5 crosses in a row, creating some goal-scoring opportunities here early in the first half. Goal kick comes out to midfield. Pass forward, deflected off of Ryan Schwartz for a Shaler throw-in. Shaler ball across the middle. Ball comes out wide. Jonathan Swan defending. Good track back by Matt Van Kirk, and then Jason Roman steps to pick up the loose ball. And he goes out to Ryan Schwartz, or Jack Walsh, excuse me. Jack Walsh not able to keep the ball in play. Shaler throwing. Good knockdown for Shaler. Unfortunately, he was offsides on the pass back. Free kick for North Allegheny.
oh, we gotta get over the bit. Like I thought before, I have to go with this.
poor ball on the restart, won by Shaler. Fortunately, the ball got played deep and won by Jonathan Ross. Offsides, it looked like Maldia. Absolutely. No need for Sam Maldia, like I said earlier, to be cheating. He's faster than everyone on the field. Needs to watch his position a little better. Off the restart, second ball brought down by Shaler. Van Kirk defending in the middle of the field. Good tackle by Matt Van Kirk. Sam Maldia now battling for the loose ball. Unable to get a touch, but Jack Walsh able to bring the ball down. On the right side, through ball to Maldia. Maldia looking to take on his defender, unable to do so. The ball goes out of bounds right at the corner flag for a North Allegheny throw-in. I don't want those. Oh, it's probably Don's. I sent it to you. I text you the contact. I'll send it to you again. Jonathan Ross. Oh, played a through ball to Maldia. He's going to let it go for Walsh. Walsh looking for a ball across. He hits a ball across. Van Kirk brings it down with the chest. Strike with the right foot. What a hit. Second goal for Matt Van Kirk in the last 5 minutes. And North Allegheny 3, Shaler 0 with 30 minutes remaining in the first half. For hours. Okay. For next year. From the kickoff, loose ball. Looks like it's brought down. Evan Anderson up for the header. Gets called for the foul for going up for a header. Traditionally, that foul is on the player that doesn't jump for the ball.
North Allegheny goal scored by number 11, Matt Van Kirk.
A little confusion on the defending there between.
Are we in the zoo?
Between Shorts and Roman, but North Allegheny wins the throw-in nonetheless. Given away at midfield, but getting right back is Matt Van Kirk. He's having a great night tonight, just distributing the ball all over the field. He finds Bryce Burrows. Burrows trying to play deep to Maldia, but much too heavy a pace on that ball, and he gives the ball away. Punt comes to midfield, ball bounces over everybody's head. We have a foul on Shaler. There was really nothing there. Free kick North Allegheny.
What did he say?
Ross to Swan. Oh, Swan tried to play it back to Ross. Loses possession. Coming back is Shaler, but good track back by Zoe Peterson to win that ball. Jack Walsh back inside to Peterson. Peterson looking to go wide to Swan, plays it back, plays it behind him, but Jonathan Swan able to come and save it. He looks to go deep, it deflects off of the Shaler defender to Peterson, to Burrows. Burrows now with opportunities for pass. He tries to find Maldia in the feed, it gets deflected. Again, a great ball by Van Kirk across the field to Walsh. Walsh going to take on his defender. Great tackle by the Shaler defender, and steals the ball away. He tries to play deep, nobody there for Shaler, and JP going to come out and collect this ball. NA now building out of the back. Ross to Schwartz. Schwartz going to play the ball deep. He does. Van Kirk running on. Van Kirk is there. Gets a touch. Shot off a Shaler defender. Burrows with a ball across the middle. Oh, if they needed to talk, he lets that go. There's a possibility of Jack Walsh being on that, but Sam Maldia, a little bit of an off-balance shot, goes wide of the net for a Shaler throw, or goal kick. Van Kirk wins the header. Evan Anderson then with a flick forward, collected by the Shaler center back, and Shaler now building out of the back. Good combination to get out of trouble, and now they go forward through the midfield. Lose possession of the ball, however. Zoe Peterson looking to go into the corner. Great ball to Jack Walsh. Jack Walsh going to serve this through. He pulls the ball backwards.
Must have been where they.
Evan Anderson is there to Maldia. Maldia back to Van Kirk. Van Kirk to Burrows. Burrows,
Oh my God, it looks like.
ball across,
It's like.
deflected out. Too many touches by North Allegheny. Somebody needed to have a one touch and hit that. Jonathan Swan with a hit from outside, but far wide of the net. It's going to be a goal kick for Shaler.
It was at my.
Substitutions now for North Allegheny coming into the game. J.D. Renat, Will Sinker, Kensley Owens, and Justin Miracle. Strategy used in the last game versus Fox Chapel was similar to what we just saw, about 15 minutes. Substitution of the two forwards and two outside midfielders, and asking them basically to hustle and just work hard and keep fresh legs on the field. And it worked against Fox Chapel. And let's see if that's going to be the strategy for Coach Bobby tonight, maybe gearing up for sharpening before the playoffs. Jonathan Ross forced back towards his own goal, did a good job defending, wins possession of the ball and shields. Jonathan Swan with a great step to win that tackle. Shot from outside for Shaler, unable to get enough on it. It's going to be a goal kick for North Allegheny.
Could it have been the nosebleed time when Luke wouldn't leave their house? Wait, what happened? Remember when him and Ross ran in and I came up to Hannah's party and then I'm like, wish she could really much.
Ball gets played wide to Schwartz. Schwartz back to JP. The kick comes out to midfield. Van Kirk. Oh, great ball by Kensley Owens. There's J.D. Renat with a heavy touch. I don't know if you didn't see the keeper there. Keeper was way out. And I'm not sure. All J.D. had to do was touch the ball around him, and he would have dribbled the keeper and basically ran right into him. And then J.D. fouled the keeper just now, and so we've got a free kick for Shaler, top of the 18. Great ball by Kensley Owens to see that. Will Sinker, the birthday boy, wins that and goes out of bounds for a North Allegheny throw-in. Jonathan Swan on the throw. He's got Van Kirk and changes his mind. Now he's got Peterson, hits Peterson on the inside. Peterson turns, keeps possession. He's gonna, I thought he was going to Schwartz, but he turned, good turn. He finds Sinker. Sinker's gonna look to beat his defender, and he does. He's going into the corner, looking to get a ball across. Ball goes across. No one there for North Allegheny. He looked like a dangerous ball across the middle, but the Shaler goalkeeper able to get his hands on it. Foul from behind, and North Allegheny is going to have a free kick at midfield. Ball goes across the field to Schwartz. Schwartz with a heavy touch, able to bring it down. He finds Miracle. Miracle looking down the line for Owens. Owens was offside, so he let the ball go and then gets called offsides after going after the ball. Good call by the referee, indicating that Kensley was offsides when the pass was originally made, and once that happens, he really can't go after that ball, but he did. Free kick for Shaler. Free kick gets played out. Jason Roman collects the ball. He finds Van Kirk. Van Kirk with time. Looks all the way across the field to Sinker. Sinker's there. Collects the ball on a bounce. Looking to beat a defender. Good tackle by the Shaler defender. He comes forward, looking for someone to connect with. He's got space, taking his space. Looked to play the wing, but didn't pick his head up. Jonathan Swan with a great step, looking for Owens, and just didn't see the Shaler defender there. It was a good idea. But maybe tried to force that a bit. Swan looking for Van Kirk down the line. The ball gets cleared out. Peterson picks it up. Back to Swan. Swan looking the other way. Big ball across the field all the way to Jack Walsh. Good ball by Jonathan. Jack Walsh cuts in, or that's Justin Miracle now. Miracle cuts inside. Great ball. He finds Van Kirk. Van Kirk to Renats. 10 yards in front of the goal and tried to put one through the net. If he just touches that ball with a little finesse, it's an easy goal, but he tried to rip one through the nets and put it up and over. Goal kick for Shaler. Shaler unable to keep possession. We got throw in for North Allegheny on the far side. Shaler now with time and space, looking to play a deep ball. They've got runners. They keep possession, play the ball to the right back. Good job by Will Sinker to defend that. Good step by Renats. Renats looking to play the ball with his right foot. Should have been a left-footed shot. He used his right to try to play it around the keeper. Keeper did a good job to collect that ball, and now the punt comes out the other way. So Peterson alone in the middle of the field collects the ball. He's got time. He plays it back to Jonathan Swan. Swan takes a touch and his space. Good job. He's going to go over the top to Sinker. I don't know if Sinker was expecting that ball, and gets cleared out of bounds for a North Allegheny throw. Sam Pasadelis coming into the game for Ryan Schwartz at right back. Against Fox Chapel, Sam scored a goal from 65 yards away on a free kick that skipped on the wet turf over the goalie's head and into the goal. It's going to be a foul in the back by Shaler. Silly foul again. Matt Van Kirk not in a dangerous position. He's a good 35, 40 yards away from goal. No need to foul him there. And now we're going to have a free kick with a goal scoring opportunity with Jonathan Swan on the ball. Good ball into the box. Keeper should have a shot at this, and he does. But those are dangerous opportunities, obviously. You've got your keeper outstretched. If he is unable to grab the ball cleanly, that ball could easily end up in the back of the net. It's a good free kick by Jonathan Swan. Ross looking outside for Miracle. Miracle not checking in, but running away. Still able to come back and collect the ball. Sam Pasadelis unable to keep it in play. We've got to throw him for Shaler. North Allegheny with 3 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game, and pretty quiet here for the last several minutes. Van Kirk having an excellent game, just excellent vision tonight, finding the wingers. Good cut by Miracle. JD Renat. Ball is crossed, played behind Renat. Renat's able to get a touch on it and guided into the corner of the net. Good goal by North Allegheny. It's now 4-0 with 18 minutes remaining here in the first half. I thought that's what she wanted. I apologize. From the kickoff. Good job by Will Sinker. He's got Renats. Good ball to Renats. JD Renats. Good job. Almost overran the ball. Good tackle by the Shaler defender. And the keeper fortunate enough to snag the ball out of the air before it hit the ground with JD Renats running onto it. It's good run, good play between Renats and Sinker on that. So Peterson looking to bring the ball down the middle of the field to Sinker. Sinker flicks it forward. Renats over the back, and it's going to be a foul on the Shaler player. I don't know why. All he did was jump up and win the header. I don't think that's a foul. So referee sees otherwise, and it's going to be a free kick for North Allegheny. Jonathan Ross on the free kick, looking to chip this one in. Ball gets chipped in. Van Kirk gets the initial touch, unable to collect. Shaler knocking the ball out. Oh, the distribution, or the clearance picked up by Peterson. Peterson looking to chip the ball in, but no one there for North Allegheny. And now the ball cleared away. Will Sinker steps up and intercepts that ball. He gets into the corner. Nice touch to try to beat the defender, but the defender stayed with it and eventually able to clear the ball. Shaler looking to generate something. Ball gets crossed across the middle. Jonathan Ross is there to steal the ball. He plays Peterson. Peterson with a quick pass to Sinker. Sinker with a nice turn. Gets the ball on his left foot. Looking to make something happen. Good ball into Peterson. Peterson with an opportunity. Doesn't shoot. Goes across to Miracle. Heavy ball. Can Miracle get there in time? He does. Pulls it back. Kensley Owens, nice job getting ahead on that. Unable to get that on frame, however. Goal kick for Shaler. Goal kick out to midfield. Flicked forward. And out of bounds. Throw in North Allegheny. Jonathan Swan looking for Zoe Peterson. Zoe Peterson, good job to keep possession. He goes forward, intended for Kensley Owens. JD Renat steps forward. Keeper comes out. Wasn't able to grab it. It bounced away from him. And then JD Renat's able to get a touch, but eventually out of bounds for a throw-in for North Allegheny. Matt Van Kirk coming off the field had an excellent opening 25 minutes, and coming in to take his place, Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson gets the throw, falls down on the turn, and loses his footing. Shaler comes back the other way. Ball goes across the middle, mishit by the Shaler player, and Jonathan Swan looking to play it back to Zoe Peterson. He wasn't expecting it. Shaler is able to maintain possession. Ball comes forward. Sam Pastadelis with the steal. Shaler player not happy with a grab and pull of the jersey and a little shove, but no blood, no foul. We keep playing. Kensley Owens battling to try to win the ball. Off the defender, keeps it, and eventually wins possession. Turns the defender, gets inside. Good ball across to JD Renats, and another goal. What a great individual effort from Kensley Owens on that. All the credit of that goal goes to Kensley. What an amazing play. 14-13 remaining here in the first half, and we are 5-0 North Allegheny.
You mean when John Zach?
And this lady was like, hi, and she was like, the good news is they have an instant replay.
Was that the one in Futsal?
Huh? Was that in Futsal?
Now,
She used
Shaler, some good combination, trying to keep possession, some quick play.
That's who I take the kick has.
Longest bout of possession they've had all game so far. Looking for a ball in. It's a nice ball in. Jonathan Ross defending. Jonathan Ross gets beat. Oh! Yes. Could have been fouled. Should have been called. And it is. It's inside the box. And it should be a penalty kick for Shaler. What are they discussing? There's nothing to discuss. This should be a penalty kick for Shaler. And it is. There we go. Penalty kick for Shaler. Foul on Jonathan Ross. And again, after getting beat, there were players back for NA. And kind of a silly foul. Let's see what happens here. Good shot on goal, and with 13-14 remaining, it is now 5-1 North Allegheny. Ball goes forward to JD Renats. He flicks forward to Kensley Owens. Kensley Owens causing trouble, steals the ball. Really not much there, not much of a foul. I think just defender got bailed out. Kensley Owens did really showing his quality here today. Good step by Zoe Peterson to win that ball. He finds Sinker. Sinker tries to flick it forward, but JD Renat's too far away. Shaler defender helping Will Sinker by clearing the ball right to him. Ball goes across the middle. There is Kensley. Kensley gets a head on it, and he's called offsides on the play. Good header by Kensley Owens, recognizing couldn't get much on it, but able to get it toward the goal. And good save by the goalie to tip it over the goal, but it was offsides anyway. Nice play by North Allegheny. Kinsley Owens with a nice hustle out there, but got the ball a little bit late, and so it's a foul, and Shaler will have the restart here with a free kick. Shaler trying to play out of the back. Luke Anderson with a challenge, but Shaler keeps possession. Ball comes wide. Jonathan Swan is there. Puts enough pressure, and ball goes out for North Allegheny throwing. Coming into the game is William Statsko, Evan Anderson, Sam Aldia. Coming out, Zoe Peterson, Kinsley Owens, and JD Renats.
Yeah.
Swan the sinker on the throw. Heavy touch by Sinker. Loses possession of the ball, and now Shaler coming back the other way. Good ball in, but Sam Pasadelis too fast, too strong. Plays the ball back to JP. Clearance out to midfield. Won by Shaler, brought down by Shaler. Ball forward, played out of bounds by Miracle. Looked like a push in the back by Jason Roman, not called by the referee. Just a Miracle, keeps possession, plays back to William Statsko. William Statsko looking for Will Sinker, but not a great ball. Luckily, he wins the ball back. Ball outside to Miracle, looking for him, unable to get there. Miracle comes back and wins it. Moldia gets a touch, looking to go forward. Another touch, keeps it. A third touch back, looking for Luke Anderson and not able to connect. Stats go outside to Swan. Swan with a turn, turns back inside, looking back to Statsko. Stolen by Shaler. Oh, ball looked like it went out of bounds, maybe not. And eventually the heavy touch forward results in a goal kick for North Allegheny. Just under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Score is 5-1 North Allegheny. Goal kick is played short out of the back to Jonathan Swan. Jonathan Swan going to play a big ball forward. It's up over the top. If it stays in bounds, Evan Anderson can go with this, but can't get there in time, and it's out of bounds for a Shaler throw-in. Luke Anderson on the ball, time and space. No one's going to challenge him, so he keeps possession on the turn. He goes out to Will Sinker. Will Sinker with two. Cuts inside, ball on his right, cuts back to his left. Misplays it, but keeps possession of the ball. Ball creates a little bit of space to create a cross. Evan Anderson trying to do a turn, and the ball bounces away from him and into the hands of the Shaler goalkeeper.
And then I fell asleep.
Kick comes out to midfield. Good job stepping around William Statsko to disrupt the challenge, and now North Allegheny battling here in the middle. Ball comes out wide. Jonathan Swan with the step. His pressure causes a misplay by Shaler, but they win the ball bouncing around. Jason Roman does a good job to collect. Picks his head up, plays looking for Luke Anderson, but a poor ball, and the ball gets given away in the middle of the field. Now Shaler coming back the other way. Luke Anderson with a challenge from behind. It's going to be a foul on North Allegheny. Free kick for Shaler, about 45 yards away from goal. Jason Roman with the clearance. Shaler wins the second ball, brings it down. Shaler trying to connect, but finding themselves in trouble and pressure. Going backwards, they just went back about 40 yards. Finally play back to the goalkeeper. Heavy touch. Evan Anderson there to challenge. It's going to get called a foul, trying to win that ball. Free kick for Shaler. Back inside their own 18.
Hey, is that the interview with the
Free kick comes forward. No one there for Shaler. Sam Pasadelis with a touch of Evan Anderson. Evan Anderson outside the sinker. Sinker picks his head up, looking to connect with someone inside. Beats a defender. Looks like there was touch grabbing and pulling on both sides. Yet the foul called on Will Sinker.
Come on, Shaler!
Ball goes forward. Jason Rumman with the header. Luke Anderson with a good step to bring it down. And a turn. He keeps possession. He finds Statsko. Statsko coming to his left. He's got space in front of him. He's continuing to go sideways. He plays it to Swan. Swan back to Statsko. Statsko going to play a ball over the top. Decides not to. Plays short to Anderson. Anderson to Pasadelis. Pasadelis goes over the top to Sinker. Sinker with a flick into the middle. Evan Anderson there with a header. Another one looking for Maldia. Ball eventually cleared away and going to be collected by Sam Pasadelis. He's got time. He looks all the way across the field for Sinker. Sinker going to be on the ball. Good turn to beat the first defender. Not able to beat the second one, however. Good step by Jonathan Swan, but some good play there by Shaler to be able to get around him. Johnny Ross there defending with a good job, a heavy touch on the Shaler player. Is then stolen by Sinker. Sinker looking to come inside. Loses possession of the ball, but Evan Anderson able to come back and win it. Maldia is offsides. If he gets there, would have been called offsides. Luckily didn't get through. Ball bouncing around loose in the middle of the field, and Shaler eventually wins possession of that ball. Good step by Jonathan Swan to try to deflect that. And Johnny Ross eventually able to steal that with a nice tackle in the back line. He finds Will Sinker. Sinker's got Evan Anderson. He plays the ball to him. Evan Anderson unable to get there in time. Ball gets cleared out of bounds. North Allegheny throw deep in the Shaler territory. Will Sinker with a throw. Nobody there for NA. Luke Anderson lets the ball bounce, jumps up and wins a header off the bounce to Sinker. Sinker with a little flick to himself and turns, able to win the ball. Number 10 for Shaler with a little punch in the back. North Allegheny has just been warned for the fouls that they've been had. Didn't see the retaliation of the Shaler players. Stame's starting to get a little chippy. The key here is to keep guys off of red cards. Certainly don't want anything silly to happen, number one. Number two, just no need to get anyone hurt either. Good job by North Allegheny to play the ball out of the back, but Jonathan Ross loses possession, goes out of bounds for a Shaler throw. Jonathan Swan does a great step, comes up and wins the ball out of bounds. Shaler.
Big throw.
No need to give Shaler any hope here. You're up 5-1. North Allegheny needs to go into the half, not conceding another goal. Jason Roman with a great step to win the ball, not able to get it out far enough. Eventually, Statsko picks up the ball, keeps possession. He looks to go forward deep to Anderson in the corner. Anderson running onto it. Ball gets cleared out into the stands by Shaler. Throw in North Allegheny. Sinker plays it in quickly to Anderson. Anderson looking for Luke Anderson. It's just a bad ball across the middle, and the ball gets given away. Good step by Jonathan Swan. He finds Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson's got some options. He carries the ball forward, keeps it, cuts outside, loses possession. He had open players, needs to pass the ball sooner. Saw what he was trying to do to take some space and wait for a gap to open up. Some of that is the forward's fault for everyone running away from the ball, no one checking into Luke to give him some options. Ball got played from Jonathan Swan as he tried to collect that ball, bounced up and hit his arm. We have a handball in favor of Shaler, and they play quickly and short and look to keep possession in the middle of the field. Good step forward by Justin Miracle, almost able to steal that away. But the ball goes out of bounds for a Shaler throw. Minute and a half left in the game. Sam Aldia, good job stealing that ball from the Shaler defender. And now North Allegheny with an opportunity, looking for number 6 here before the half. They throw the ball in quickly to Maldia. Maldia turns, he's got space, no one on him. Ball goes across the middle. Sinker is there, the birthday boy unable to get a solid touch on it. However, ball goes over the net for a goal kick. Sam Aldia brings the ball down. He finds Miracle. Again, everyone for North Allegheny running forward. No one looking to connect the ball, and just too easy to defend. So the through balls end up going long and out of bounds.
That's some like single white.
She admitted her creepiness.
Goal kick for Shaler. Good hustle back by Miracle. He disrupts the pass enough. Roman unable to keep it, however, and ball goes out of bounds. We are just seconds now as we're going to begin the 10-second countdown from halftime. Jason Roman clears, and we are going to end this half at 5-1 North Allegheny. Second half underway. North Allegheny coming out with the starting lineup of Walsh, Owens, Renat, Burrows, Van Kirk, Pasadelis, Peterson, Roman, Ross, and Swan. Sam Pasadelis with the win, gives the ball away in the middle. He had time and space, unnecessary to give that ball away. I think they're definitely trying to work on making some connections here, getting ready for playoffs. Renat back to Burrows. Burrows beats the defender, gets the ball in, good ball in. JD Renats with a left-footed strike, hits the post and in. That's a goal, 40 seconds into the game. That's going to be a hat trick for JD Renats as the Tigers go up 6-1 on Shaler. North Allegheny certainly using this as a training session right now and looking to just sharpen their skill. You can tell by the way that they're playing aggressively here, even with the scoreline being what it is. Peterson plays the ball back to Swan. Swan to Roman. Roman with time. He finds Pasadelis. Pasadelis looks outside at first to Walsh and then plays up to Kensley Owens. Kensley with some speed. Good job to get around the defender, but not able to keep possession. Ball gets played out of bounds for a North Allegheny throw-in. Throwing for Walsh, it's played back to Peterson. Peterson with a touch of Pasadelis. Pasadelis across the field to Jonathan Swan. Jonathan Swan out to Burrows to the left side. Burrows takes a step back, plays the ball in. Flicked forward by Renats. Ball came up and hit Kensley Owens in the arm. It's going to be a handball. Free kick for Shaler. Shaler plays the ball quickly through the middle. Shaler not able to build much of an attack today. Their goal came on a long ball where there was a foul by Jonathan Ross that resulted in a penalty kick for Shaler. So still have not really put together much from the run of play in terms of a goal scoring opportunity. Pasadelis with a throw to Walsh. Back to Pasadelis, ball forward, offsides, Kinsley Owens.
I said Jesus.
Kinsley Owens looking to challenge. Good job challenging the Shaler defense, but they're able to get through. Jason Roman with a good tackle. And then again, steps in front, able to deflect that ball. Throw in, played in quickly by Shaler. Into the corner. Shaler attacker did a good job to beat the defenders with a split. Jonathan Swan with a quick step and a clearance. Jetty Renats flicks it forward. Kinsley Owens running on, but he's not going to get there in time. Throw in Shaler.
It's her anniversary. Look at her hair. I'm like,
Throwing quickly with a heavy touch. Jack Walsh with a ball in, looking for Kinsley Owens, not able to get there. JD Renats coming from behind with good pressure. Burrows picks up the loose ball. He's got Swanee back and he finds him. Jonathan Swan cuts the ball inside, plays the ball all the way across the field, looking for Pasadelis. Pasadelis has Walsh outside. He plays the ball into the corner for Walsh. Walsh got a running head start and he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Offsides, Jack Walsh. Throwing Pasadelis, second ball won by Peterson. Peterson to Walsh. Walsh forward, looking for Kinsley Owens. Keeper is coming out. Keeper did a good job to come out and collect that ball just as it entered the edge of the 18. Big kick from the goalkeeper, comes out to midfield. Headed backwards and cleared away by Jonathan Ross. Ball stays in play. And Shaler playing out of the back.
See the pictures I chose for you. You gotta catch me.
I don't know if there was some miscommunication there, but Matt Van Kirk looking to clear the ball, headed the ball wrong direction, went out of bounds, and we have a Shaler corner kick, first of the night for Shaler, and first opportunity here to create a little bit of danger from the run of play here on the restart. Corner comes in. Jonathan Ross looked to be clearing that ball away, but second time in a row that a North Allegheny defender heads the ball toward their goal instead of away from their goal, and it simply results in a corner kick from the other side, and we're going to do this again. It's a good corner in, but too close and off the football goal post, out of bounds. Goal kick, North Allegheny. Free kick comes out to midfield. Van Kirk with a flick forward. Kinsley Owens brings down the second ball. He finds Burrows. J.D. Renats looking for a long ball, and he finds it. Looks like he was in offside position, but the ref wasn't able to get there. Ball across the middle, looking for Kinsley Owens, and cleared away by Shaler. Corner kick, North Allegheny. Kensley Owens with a corner. Ball pops out. Zoe Peterson with the strike. Bounces off JD Renats, comes back into the 18, and eventually out of bounds. Throw in North Allegheny. Pasadelis, he's got Peterson wide open, elects to go long instead to Van Kirk, throws it into traffic and gives the ball away. Shaler able to keep possession.
Oh yeah, they'll take anybody.
And now coming forward through the midfield, looking for a deep ball up the right side, but overhit and out of bounds. Jonathan Swan going to throw it short to Ross.
Well, I don't think we have to.
All right.
Ross puts it on his left foot. Huge ball forward, up across the middle. Foul with a push in the back on Van Kirk, and free kick North Allegheny, 50 yards from goal. Ross has got Pasadelis. He sees him and he plays him. It's a good ball, good decision. Pasadelis, chip in, it's a great ball. Goal, what a shot. JD Renats with his 4th goal of the game. It was a great ball. Great decision to play that ball short to Jonathan Ross, and what a finish by JD Renats.
Did you go?
So we're 30 minutes left in the game. It's 7-1 North Allegheny. Why the starter's still on the field? It's an excellent question. Got a bench full of players who get limited or 0 time. We've got a group of players here that need to stay healthy for playoffs, and it would be great to see some of these boys get an opportunity to come and get some significant minutes out on the field. It's a good ball by Jonathan Swan to find Jack Walsh. Jack Walsh is pressured, but does a great job turning and getting out of it. Fouled as he strikes the ball. Nothing called. The ball bounces forward to Peterson. Peterson keeps possession. Does a good job to turn his defenders. Van Kirk now with the ball. Van Kirk out wide to Walsh. Walsh, ball across the middle to the keeper. Keeper grabs it and brings it down. Referee apologizing to Jack Walsh, I think, for not calling the foul. Pearson with the header. Ball bounces. Second ball won by Shaler, but brought down by Pasadelis. Pasadelis with a big ball forward, going to end up out of bounds. Not much of a foul there, but a foul called nonetheless. And free kick North Allegheny. Pasadelis looking to put the ball in. Great ball in the box.
Nice.
Header cleared away. Kensley Owens up with the challenge, knocks down the defender. Foul. And a free kick for Shaler. JD Renats with the steal. Keeps the ball forward, tries to go across to Jack Walsh, unable to connect. Throw in for Shaler. Ball went forward, but no one there for Shaler. Jonathan Ross steps forward, chips the ball, looking for Kensley Owens. Kensley able to get there, keeps the ball in play, looking to take on his defender 1v1, and he beats him toward the goal line. Ball comes back across the middle to Van Kirk. Van Kirk looking to put the ball on his right foot and get a shot, but the defender for Shaler able to get that ball away. Great step by Jonathan Swan to win that ball, but unable to keep possession, and we go back the other way. Pasadelis with a nice touch out of bounds, throw in for Shaler. Good anticipation by Matt Van Kirk. with a 1-2 to Renats between Owens and Renats. Coming on the outside is Walsh to pick up the loose ball. Good tackle. Oh, that was not a foul. Not a foul. The referee called a foul. That was not a foul. It was a great tackle by the Shaler defender. And unfortunate that the referee called a foul in that situation. Pastelis with a dangerous ball in, comes in across the middle, rolls around, Matt Van Kirk with the finish, and it's 8-1 North Allegheny. Again, 8-1 North Allegheny. There are several players warming up for North Allegheny. Most of them have been on the field, however, so it'd be nice to get some boys on the field that don't get
number 11, Matt Van Kirk.
as much time. Pastelis and Peterson, a little back and forth, keep possession. Good ball in by Pastelis. Great ball forward to Kensley Owens. Kensley Owens hit from behind. Not sure that that was really in the box. He landed in the box. I think that should be called outside. Let's see what the referee does. I don't think there was anything malicious on that foul either. Kensley set the ball outside the box. If he was smart, he would have picked it up and walked toward the spot and make the referee pull him back. But the referee wisely caught onto that and puts the ball just outside the corner of the 18. And free kick for North Allegheny. Kensley Owens on the ball. He's going to take this kick. I expect this to be a shot directly at goal. He's got the right side of the goal wide open if he just wants to bend it around the wall. Let's see what Kensley does. That's what he does, and it's in. What a great job. We could see that from here. That side of the goal was wide open and unmarked. Kensley Owens just puts that ball away. 9-1 North Allegheny with 24 minutes remaining. North Allegheny now making some substitutions. We have Owen Smith, Max Kress, Darian Sansosti, Justin Miracle, and Philip Iozzi coming into the game now for North Allegheny. So now we are restarting. 9-1. Some key players still in the game for North Allegheny. It'd be nice to see them off the field and rested. Matt Van Kirk, definitely one of those. Kensley Owens, definitely one of those. Would love to see them off the field, not risking any kind of injury. Phil Iozzi back to Burrows. Burrows with a step, looking to get a ball in. Ball gets deflected, headed away from Shaler, and it's going to result in a North Allegheny corner. Back line for North Allegheny, Jonathan Swan, Max Kress, Darian Sansosti, and Owen Smith. On the corner is Kensley Owens. Good ball in. Keeper not able to cleanly pick up the ball, but no one there for North Allegheny, and so he's able to easily recover. He rolls out quickly to the left back, and Shaler looking to play the ball out of the back. Good step by Owen Smith, unable to keep possession, however. Throw in for Shaler. More substitutions warming up for North Allegheny. Happy to see some changes coming in here. Miracle with a throw in into Peterson. Peterson to Iozzi. Iozzi to Owens. Owens unable to get a clean touch on it, and the keeper is able to make the save and deflect the ball away. So Peterson wins the ball in the middle of the field. Gets it out wide to Burrows. Burrows has got Iozzi if he could find him. Turns the ball back to Swan. Swan with a touch, looking to put a ball in the box, and he does. Kensley Owen is there with a header. What a goal! What a goal. Quality finish by Kensley Owens. Unbelievable play between Jonathan Swan and Kensley Owens. Teammates on their club team, and it showed right there with a quality play and an excellent finish.
Second of the game by number 43, Kensley Owens.
After the goal, coming off the field, Kensley Owens, Matt Van Kirk, and Zoa Peterson. And coming into the game is Jacob Gardner, Seth Ali, and Andrew Solman.
Now we switch. Now we switch.
Gardner able to bring the ball down, but not cleanly, and Shaler wins possession. Great step by Jonathan Swan, and the loose ball picked up by Seth Ali. Seth trying to keep possession in the midfield. He finds Burrows. Burrows cuts inside, and he goes outside looking for Phil Iozzi. Phil Iozzi pulls down the defender and gets caught doing so. Free kick for Shaler. Ball won by Solman in the midfield. He plays it back to Smith. Smith back to Kress. Kress with a big ball forward for Gardner. It goes through. Phil Iozzi running on. I'm not sure that that was offsides, but the referee is in a better spot than I was.
That was a sympathy also.
Close enough. Close enough for government work. The ref was right there.
That was sympathy. How did you do it?
So Jacob Gardner with the tackle, keeps possession of the ball, gets into the corner. Can he keep it in play? Oh, unable to find it, and it's out of bounds for a Shaler throw. Owen Smith looking to connect with Miracle. And heavy touch, the ball gets played out of bounds. Some of these guys in the game recently in the game trying to get some touches on the ball and find their touch and get some rhythm going. "19 minutes remaining. The scoreline is 10-1 North Allegheny. Solman outside to Miracle. Miracle with a great ball into Iozzi. Iozzi back to Gardner. Gardner with a left-footed shot, unable to connect. He'd love to have that one back. If he would have been able to hit that in stride, it would have been an excellent opportunity on goal. Goal kick for Shaler. Keeper change for North Allegheny now.
I can get it off with one hand.
I never shut it all the way.
Seth Ali wins the second ball. Goes out to Miracle. Miracle loses possession. Stanislavski clears the ball away. Shaler throwing. The foul on Seth Ali as he's running with the forward. Got caught holding him, and we're going to have a free kick for Shaler about 25 yards away from goal. Student section cheering for Braden Jones, who's warming up. Free kick by Shaler up and over the goal for a goal kick for North Allegheny. Goal kick taken short to Smith. Smith to Solman. Solman turns inside. Good job beating the defender. He finds Burrows outside. Burrows looking for Ialzi. He's offsides. And referee makes the call. The play needed to happen a little bit quicker, or Phil Ialzi just needed to hold his run. Some of the subs in the game more eager to score, perhaps, than playing quality soccer. Ball gets played outside to Miracle. Miracle cuts inside. He finds Solman. Solman, good ball in, looking for Gardner, unable to connect. Ooh, big collision there between Seth Ali and the Shaler defender. Defender's down, but he is able to get up, and he's going to be okay. Free kick for Shaler. Ball forward, won by Jonathan Swan, comes out wide to Owen Smith. Owen with a heavy touch, but he keeps possession. He plays Gardner. Gardner unable to control the ball, and Shaler comes forward with a nice give and go, out of bounds, throw in for Shaler. Throwing for North Allegheny. Owen Smith takes it quickly, looking for Gardner. Gardner to Miracle. Miracle inside, looking for Ali. Good tackle. Oh, that was a good tackle by Phil Iozzi. Referee called a foul on him, however, and Shaler able to play quickly, coming through the middle of the field. I'm not sure why. Referee is stopping it. This is the problem when you have more than one whistle on the field. The ball wasn't moving. He put the ball down and played, and with the scoreline of 10-1, why would you take away an advantage of the team that's down? Makes no sense whatsoever. Ball cleared away by North Allegheny. Second ball eventually won by, or challenged by Miracle. Foul called on the Shaler player, and we've got a free kick for North Allegheny at midfield. And they should play the ball short, and they do. Cross to Smith. Smith looking for a big ball in the middle. Did not hit the ball well, but the deflection comes out to Jonathan Swan. Swan keeps possession, goes outside to Burrows. Burrows looking for a combination with Iozzi, but Iozzi wasn't ready for it. Jonathan Swan with the ball on the outside, cuts the ball back in the middle to Solman. Solman's got Smith, and he plays all the way across the field to him. Smith has got Miracle if he wants him. He goes inside to Gardner. Gardner to Miracle. Miracle back to Smith. Smith forward, looking for Phil Iozzi. Ball is intercepted by Shaler. Seth Ali does a good job to win the ball. He's eventually tripped up at midfield. Free kick for North Allegheny. NA plays the ball short. Sentosti, Solman, Burrows. Burrows looking for Phil Iozzi. Phil Iozzi is in. He's into the corner, trying to beat the defender. Cuts back across, looking for a ball in. Ball across the middle. Miracle is there. He brings it down, able to get the ball across the 18. He finds Seth Ali, who buries it in the back of the net. And the bench goes wild. Seth Ali with a great finish. What a goal. So happy for him, the senior North Allegheny, in his last home game with 12 minutes remaining, and the score is 11-1 North Allegheny.
North Allegheny goal scored by number 17, Seth Ali.
Yeah.
A lot of these players for North Allegheny hungry for this opportunity to get a goal. Many of them know that they're playing in their last game or two of the season, and with an opportunity where they might be able to find themselves on the score sheet. Jonathan Swan with the ball forward to Phil Iozzi. He's offsides again and inching forward. He's complaining, but he was off, and it's going to be a free kick for Shaler. Into the game after that last goal is Braden Jones. Braden Jones comes in at the right mid. So Jacob Gardner with the shield, looking for Jones. Ball gets crossed. Braden Jones running on, not able to get there in time, and the keeper gets there first. Keeper throws the ball out. Solman with a great step to steal that ball. Comes across the middle, collision, and a foul in favor of North Allegheny, 30 yards away from goal. And Andrew Solman on the ball. Is he going to try one from here? Why not? Keeper setting up the wall. He sees the opportunity. He plays short to Jones. Jones with the ball across the middle. Seth Ali back to the goal, back to Solman. Oh, I would have loved to have seen him hit that first time, but he keeps it. Eventually loses possession of the ball. Sensosti with a great job to save it out to Jones. Jones looking to get into the corner. Cuts inside, not able to keep it. Solman with a ball across. Seth Ali with a turn. Tries to beat the defenders, unable to do so. And the ball gets cleared away. Still in play. Solman on the ball. Oh, that was a big hit from the Shaler player. Don't think that was intended. But that's a yellow card, and he'll be getting a 5-minute timeout for that hit.
Oh my.
Max Crest on the ball.
No, it's only the summer they say that they
Plays the ball back corner of the 18. Oh, there to strike it was Jacob Gardner, but just at the last second headed away by the Shaler defender, and we have a corner kick. The short is on if they want it. Jonathan Swan continues to run away. Should have stayed close. Solman on the ball. Gonna put this ball in play. Comes the ball in swinger. Good ball in the middle. Headed away by the Shaler defender. Iozzi back to Miracle. Miracle outside to Swan. Swan to Solman. Solman back across the middle again. Good ball in. Gardner heading the ball straight across the mouth of the 18. No one there for North Allegheny. Miracle able to intercept the clearance and back to Swan. Swan across, and Jacob Gardner now offsides.
on each day, even though I feel, and hey, it's only been after I turned 50, I didn't feel like you're in.
And that dash is like, I read about the other day.
My knees are wiggly.
I was good all the way up until I was like 45 or 50.
Goal kick comes out to midfield. Sensosti with a great job winning that ball to Solman. Solman looking to connect with Burrows, but the ball's given away. Back defending is Kress. He finds Sensosti. Sensosti with a heavy touch. Loses possession. Ball comes out. Seth Ali unable to keep it. Good turn by the Shaler defender. He plays in behind Swan, but Andrew Solman with the foul as the pass was made, and we have a free kick for Shaler.
Because I sent it because I was last week between Hannah has a game one day, Luke, and it's so stressful. So I said I just put it in the mail. I actually stopped on my way to this, and we couldn't send it out until we got done. Like, what do you think? I'm going to keep it from Hannah?
Shot on goal.
Like it was your error.
Picked up by the North Allegheny keeper. 7 minutes remaining. It's 11-1 North Allegheny. Ball gets rolled out to Sansasti, or to Swan, excuse me. He finds Ali. Ali with the turn. Beats, not one, but two. He drives forward, gets hit from behind, and the ball gets taken away. Good job by Phil Iozzi to come back and win that ball. If the play on Seth wasn't a foul, I'm not sure why that one was, but somehow referee called it. Referee now with the second whistle. I don't know what he's calling.
I said, don't lose it, because there's no way I can get you another one.
Sam, nice. Big hit, Josh.
Shot outside, and a goal. What a hit. 35 yards away from goal. What a strike. Just under the crossbar, and it's 11-2 North Allegheny. That must be Jake's brother. Just under 6 minutes remaining. North Allegheny now trying to finish off this game. Jonathan Swan with the ball forward, looking for Jacob Gardner. Intercepted and played back the other way. Seth Ali with a step. Gardner to Swan. Swan with a ball in. Great ball in. Phil Iozzi is going to run onto this. Can he get there? And not before the Shaler defender. Jacob Gardner coming in from behind to keep the ball in play. Justin Miracle back to Gardner. Gardner still on side, looking to put the ball in the play in the middle of the field. Ball bounces forward to Miracle, who's in an offside position. Goal kick bounces through several players out to midfield. Swan back to Kress. Kress looking to connect. Looking for Phil Iozzi, but gives the ball away. We're coming back the other way. Good, dangerous ball in. Won by the Shaler defender. Both defenders for North Allegheny sliding to block that shot. I'm not sure if that was Smith or Kress who got it, but good defensive play to not allow a direct shot on goal. Keeper picked up the ball, and now we're playing out of the back. Jonathan Swan. Outside to Miracle. Miracle looking for Ali, passes the ball behind him, gives it away. Now we come back the other way. Good step by Seth to win that ball in the middle of the field. And then Iozzi to Gardner. He's calling the foul on Shaler for North Allegheny when we had possession of the ball. Should have just let it play. Doesn't really matter with this scoreline, however. North Allegheny plays it short. Crest to Swan. Swan with a ball across the middle of the field, headed out. Won by Solomon, out to Swan. Swan beats one defender, beats another. Good ball in. Justin Miracle, offside. Good job winning that header by Jonathan Swan, but the second ball won by Shaler. Nice play to create some space. Looking for a ball across. Good defend. I'm not sure what that was. I think Solomon was able to connect with the ball, but called for a foul. Free kick for Shaler. Shaler plays it short and quickly. Oh, maybe they didn't. Looked like they did. They were just getting it set. 30 yards away from goal. Ball gets chipped into the corner of the 18. Smith with the header over his head. Corner kick for Shaler. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining. Corner comes in, corner of the 18. Nice shot by the Shaler player, cleared off the line by Seth Ali. Jonathan Swan defending, does an excellent job to clear that ball out of bounds. Throw in for Shaler. North Allegheny swarming. Solman falls down, not able to keep possession. Shot from far out, but over the crossbar and out of bounds for a North Allegheny goal kick. Minute and a half remaining now in the game. North Allegheny will end section play on Thursday night at Pine Richland. The game will do nothing for the standings in section, but potentially could do something in terms of potential matchups for WPIAL. So North Allegheny certainly wants to win that game. However, even if they lose that game, should be going to WPIAL as a 4th place team. We're going to play a high seed in that first round. "17 seniors on this North Allegheny squad now looking at their last 30 seconds on the field at home in their black uniforms. This game is going to end 11-2 North Allegheny.
Final score, North